Hi, this video is from interview.com. Interview.com is a job portal. In this video I'm going to talk about what is an aspect in Spring UOP, and I'm going to explain you after advice. I've written a very simple code to explain the after advice. So what is an aspect in Spring UOP? An aspect is a common feature that's typically scattered across methods, classes. For example, logging, security, auditing. So these are the cross-cutting concerns code which are scattered across different layers. For example, I have a business layer called hotel service IMP. I'll just used to add hotel, remove hotel. Okay, so here I want to have a logging code. Okay, so the intention of introducing aspect is I don't want to club my service layer code with the cross-cutting concerns code. I want to separate the logging code from my service layer. So service layer should have only service related, business related code, not the logging. So I want to separate it in a different class and make it as an aspect and inform the Spring framework or configure Spring framework. Whenever the service method is called, call this logging method. Okay, so first point, please remember, aspect is introduced to just to separate the logging the cross-cutting concerns code from the business layer code. If you see here, I don't have any logging code in my business layer, but still I have informed the Spring framework using point cut expression. This is called as point cut expression. What it means, I'm saying here, whenever add hotel method is called from the service method, from the service class, call this logging method. Okay, so we are able to achieve without having the real code in the service layer. Okay, so now I'm going to run this program. I'll show you the proxy object that has been created by the Spring framework, and it will call add hotel, then it will call the logging method. Before that, just want to show you one annotation: enable aspect j arrow proxy. This will help you to deduct the aspect related annotations. If you don't enable that, it's not going to work for you. Okay, so let me show you the main. I'm going to run the main program, and what exactly is going to happen is it's going to create a proxy object. It's going to create a wrapper method, and in the wrapper method it will have the target method. Target method is nothing but this method is called as target method, and next it's going to call our logging method. Okay, let me run this program in a debug mode, and I'll show you how exactly the proxy objects are created. Okay, it's going to run now. So this hotel object is not the normal object. You see here, this is behind the scenes. Spring is doing something. See, it creates a proxy object. If I call this add hotel method, it will not call directly this add hotel. Is a different add hotel method, a wrapper method generated by the Spring framework. From there they are calling this method. Okay, so now my target method is called, as I said here, my target method is called. Next the logging method will be called. Okay, can you see here? Yes, same thing is happening now. So a target method is called, now the logging method is going to be called, because we have configured or we have informed the Spring frameworks with after advice saying that add hotel method is called. Whenever this method is called, after that call this logging method. So we have informed, that's why Spring is doing it. Okay, so this is what just now happened when I run this program. Hope this video is useful. Thank you and all the best.